Hi, I'm Dan Beran, Tech Service Director for New Farm. I wanted to share with you today a post-emerge herbicide trial that we're conducting here in north central Iowa. This particular trial was sprayed just 3 days ago, and so we're going to see some really interesting effects of various chemistries on a wide range of species. Now, one of the things we've done here is we've planted perpendicular to the plots. The plots are running this way, but perpendicular in the plots we have planted basically tame crops to represent some different weed groups here. So we have rapeseed canola to represent kind of our broadleaf mustard family. We have tame buckwheat in here as well. For grasses, we have oats as well as millet. There's some volunteer corn in here as well from last year. We also have planted sunflower. So we have a wide range of species really to take a look at when it comes to the post-emerge activity. Now, this plot again was sprayed 3 days ago, and so we're going to see some really interesting effects. In addition to the tame crops, we also have a good population of water hemp in the plot that we'll be looking at. So it'll be an interesting study. We'll walk you through each of the plots and describe some of the things that we're seeing here today. Okay, the first treatment we have here is Panther SC, our liquid formulation, at 3 ounces in addition with methylated seed oil at 1%. Now, our spray volume was 15 GPA. That'll be the same GPA for all of the treatments that we'll look at here today. So kind of a mid-range, but certainly the type of volume you would typically use in a lot of situations, knowing that PPO chemistries like water volume. And so we've got 15 GPA out here with 3 ounces of Panther and MSO. And what you're really going to see is, pretty wide spectrum of post-emerge activity. We've got contact activity, but really we've taken down a lot of weeds. It's interesting to see the variation in response. The sunflowers are obviously very sensitive. The rapeseed canola is as well too. I'm right on top of a row here, and you can see the level of control. Quite a bit of post-activity on the oats, as well as some of the millet that I'm seeing out here. So really broad spectrum post-activity. We don't necessarily always think of Panther as being a real broad spectrum burn down product, but again, if you start getting the rates up and have MSO and the right spray volume, you can really have a lot of broad spectrum post-emerge activities. You can kind of see what we've got throughout the plot here. Kind of keep this in mind as we move along to some of the next sets of plots.